So I read a study about Catholics that had kept their faith after college. And the number one thing that they reported that helped them keep their faith, guess what it was? It wasn't a retreat. It wasn't the Bible. It wasn't a podcast or a video series. The number one thing that helped people keep their faith was a person in their life. A person that mentored them, journeyed with them, that they could go to and ask questions. And it may seem surprising that it's so simple, but that's how the gospel has always been transmitted, from person to person, testimonies, sharing our faith with others. So, confirmation sponsors, you have the opportunity to be that person in a young person's life. You can be someone who journeys with a teenager preparing for confirmation and helps them in their highs and lows, in their hopes, their joys, their doubts, and fears. You get to enter into their life and help them. Let's look at Saint Simon of Cyrene. It's a great story from the Gospels. In Matthew's Gospel, we hear the Roman soldiers found a man of Cyrene named Simon, whom they compelled to carry his cross. So Jesus, he needs help. He doesn't really need help. He's Jesus. He can do it on his own. But Jesus is always teaching us something. What is he teaching us? Humility, and that it is okay on our journey to have help. And I love this image of Simon of Cyrene and Jesus. Locked arms together, journeying together, struggling together, eye to eye, breathing together, intimacy, right? So I was very blessed to have a confirmation sponsor that was very close and supportive to me. His name was Steve Kelly. He attended my church, was a great mentor. He lived his faith, he practiced his faith every day. If I had questions, I could go to him. So Steve was my sponsor, was there on confirmation day, and it was beautiful. Even after confirmation throughout high school, Steve was praying for me. I would see him at Mass. We would go out to lunch or breakfast every once in a while. He would check in on me, make sure I was going to Mass. And in college, he still called me every week and said, "David, are you going to Mass? David, are you dating anybody?" He would check in and ask serious questions. And all through college, I could reach out to him. Steve checked in on me so much that I started to screen my calls. Like, Steve's calling again. He's wanting to know, am I going to Mass? Well, shortly after college, Steve got very sick, and he even passed away. So my great spiritual and supportive mentor was taken from me, and it was hard, no doubt, to lose somebody so close and supportive. But Steve, in a spiritual and mystical way, is still my sponsor. He's still praying for me. He is still supporting me. Though I can't see him, and though I can't call him and ask him for help, I can ask for his prayers. So sponsors, you have an opportunity to be sponsors for the long run too in a young person's life. So what does it mean to be a sponsor? I would say just a few things that you can do very easily. Pray. Pray for your young person preparing for confirmation. Live the faith. Live it out. Go to Mass. Go to confession. Be holy. Teach the faith. If a young person has a question, answer it for them. And if you don't know the answer, look it up together. Listen to your youth in their highs and in their lows. Encourage your youth. Affirm them in their faith. Encourage them. And you can do this. They need you. You were made for this. You have the gift of the Holy Spirit, and you can do this. So you're going to be a great sponsor. I believe in you. God believes in you. And this team believes in you. And that's why they chose you. So go be awesome. Peace.